You look at it, the aging of the population, the chronic diseases that are costing the country so much money. I mean, when you've seen these statistics, 20% of the population is costing 80% of healthcare costs. That's kind of unmanageable. So that's why I think you're seeing some of the move to how do we prevent this stuff from happening? And when it happens, how do we manage it at a less expensive place than in a hospital bed, where by the time it gets there, then people are, costing the system tons of money. Could we have programs in that help these people avoid those kind of things? And so we have that. So I think all of those things point to, yes, we are moving down this path to say that we need to reimburse programs so that's easier access. We need to have some of these standards in the industry to be able to say, yes, we're qualified to help people in this way.
Yeah, gotcha. The best medicine is prevention. But you're going to have more likelihood if you're a medical facility, right, to help people with that. So what would you say the process is, though, for a like how many years or could it be 1 year? Does it have to be like several years? How long does it usually take?
Well, it's
interesting. Levels.
Yeah. So when I first got to Hancock Wellness Centers here, we, like I said, it was a commercial fitness center that was owned by a hospital. So the first thing I did was I looked at what standards we had in place already. And we had about just over 50%. So really not that many. There was a lot left to put in place that we needed to do. So from that, it was just attacking the ones that, we went through a whole process. There was, here are some of the easier ones for us to put in place in terms of time and resource and money and all that. And here's some other things that are going to take a little bit longer. And for us, it took about 1.5 years to put everything in place that wasn't, right? And so then we put that all in place. We applied for the certification. We came through and we got certified. What was great then is we built a second facility, and from scratch, we were able to say, here are the things that we're putting in place. And it really, by the time we were open in that facility for about 1 year, we had demonstrated everything that needed to be. So there is a level of, you probably can't just learn about it and then apply in a month or two, because there's a lot of requirements for documentation. There's just a lot of things that you're probably not doing yet. So I would say on average, it's taking people anywhere from 1 year to 2 years to fully put all these things in place. But I really, in that first couple of years, you're already reaping some of the rewards of putting these things, the guidelines into place. I can say that not only is it starting to get new referrals from healthcare providers that's helping your business, but you're just differentiating yourself from everybody else in your market. And so now you're not just Joe's Gym, you're Joe's Gym that has this great wellness offering that people start hearing about. And you can say, yeah, we're doing things a little bit differently now. We have some great fitness professionals that we've hired, and here are some of the great programs. Here are some of the other things that we're putting in place. And so it really just sets you apart. And so you can not be certified yet and really get all the rewards that come with going down that process.
Yeah. Awesome. You're raising the bar already a little, I think.
Yeah, we measured our ROI was, I can't remember the number, but the return that we had on what we put into place was so great because we were attracting so many more members into our facility, and they were different members. One of the great things I'll say that I loved as a facility operator was they weren't the population who were usually coming at my busiest times. So I wasn't overcrowding the times that were already crowded. Yeah. I was bringing in a new population that was kind of in the middle of the day when it wasn't so crowded and running these programs there. And so I was filling my facility more hours of the day than normal. And so, it wasn't even impacting those people who come at 5 o'clock and are, trying to get their workout after work. And, now they're upset because they can't get on their machines. That was one of the best parts that was coming. It was a different clientele.
Oh, God.
Is there a certain size that you have to be this? Like, do you have to be at least 6,000 square feet, or can this be for any, like, could it be a boutique gym? Like, what do you see there?
So most of the facilities that go through full certification aren't going to be your very small studios, but we have some that are, they're definitely under 20,000 square feet that aren't, some massive comprehensive facility that has everything under the sun. So yeah, the facility, one of the facilities that I ran early on in my career was about 9,000 square feet. And we did a lot of great things within that. So yeah, I think, size, sure. A lot of times when you're a great big facility, you have the ability to, put in so many different programs that a smaller facility might struggle to be able to do everything. But yeah, I think just, maybe then it means we're going to focus on 2 or 3 conditions that we're going to address, or things like that. It may not be that you can offer every single thing under the umbrella that you want to, but yeah, I don't think size is going to matter that much.